Right now, across 3 billion people in South Asia, something terrifying is happening. They are choosing leaders not because these leaders are good, but because they are scared. And fear is more powerful than hope. Pakistan chose authority. India chose dominance. Bangladesh chose control. 3 countries, 3 different histories, one identical psychology. You might think they made different choices. They did not. They all made the same choices, the choice to trade freedom for certainty. Here, what's wild? They all believed they were choosing safety. They were actually choosing something else entirely. South Asia has been traumatized. Partition, wars, terrorism, poverty, instability for generations. When your society is drowning, you do not ask for a better swimming technique. You ask for someone to grab you. You do not care if they are drowning too. You just need to feel held. This is where strong men win. They do not promise better systems. They promise protection. They do not ask you to think. They ask you to belong. And here is the trap. Once you stop thinking and start belonging, something shifts. Disagreement becomes betrayal. Opposition becomes the enemy. Democracy starts looking like weakness. Real democracy argues. Democracy delays. Democracy compromises. For a terrified society, that feels unbearable. So they chose simplicity. One voice, one direction, one solution. Even if that solution costs everything. But here is what nobody tells you. Stability built on fear never lasts. Never. When you build a system on fear, institutions weaken. Dissent disappears. Mistakes go unchallenged. And when failure finally arrives, and it always does, there is no system left to absorb it. The strong man promised strength, but strength without restraint isn't strength, it's a ticking bomb. Power that faces no limits eventually turns inward. And when that happens, the people who cheered the strength are the first to feel its weight. The people who traded freedom for safety discover they have neither. South Asia doesn't choose strong men because it hates democracy. It chooses them because democracy feels exhausting, because thinking is hard, because uncertainty is painful, because fear is real. But here is what's happening right now in real time. Pakistan is watching its institutions collapse. India is watching its diversity disappear. Bangladesh is watching its freedom vanish. And they are all asking the same question too late. Why did we choose this? The answer is simple. We choose comfort over courage. We choose certainty over freedom. We choose to belong instead of to think. And now we are paying the price. The real danger isn't strong leadership. Strong leadership can be good. The real danger is strength without restraint. Power without limits. Authority without accountability. Because a society that trades freedom for safety eventually gets neither. It gets oppression, dressed up as protection. It gets control, dressed up as stability. It gets a cage, dressed up as a home. And by the time you realize what happened, the door is already locked. The question isn't whether South Asia will choose differently next time. The question is whether it will remember why it should.